Italo Calvino was born in October of 1923 in Cuba to parents whose professions were in the field of the biological sciences. Shortly after he was born, the Calvino family moved back to Italy. For much of his youth, Calvino had to conceal his love for literature and the arts to please his science-driven family. After Calvino began college, however, he started writing his first works, despite his family's pressures not to. During early adulthood, Calvino visited America and moved to Paris to be surrounded by the founders and active members of the Oulipo movement. Calvino experienced many scenes and movements, making classifying his works difficult. Some of his pieces can be considered magical realist, while others are considered postmodern. The following quote describes Calvino's take on his personal style. "My working method has more often than not involved the subtraction of weight. I have tried to remove weight, sometimes from people, sometimes from heavenly bodies, sometimes from cities. Above all, I have tried to remove weight from the structures of A classic is a book that has never finished saying what it has to say. It's not the voice that commands the story, it's the ear. The struggle of literature is in fact a struggle to escape from the confines of language. It stretches out from the utmost limits of what can be said. What stirs literature is the call and attraction of what's not in the dictionary. What makes lovemaking and reading resemble each other most is that within both of them, times and space is open, different from measurable time and space. The things that the novel does not say are necessarily more numerous than those it does say, and only a special halo around what is written can give the illusion that you are reading also what is not written. Everything can change, but not the language we carry inside us, like a world more exclusive and final than one In Calvino's work, the physicality of a book is important to understand writing as a process. It emphasizes constraint. It is also important because it sheds light on the way we always read novels and expect certain standards from them. Calvino works to make the reader aware of these expectations and to change them. When we have flipped to a new chapter in his If on a Winter's Night a Traveler, for example, Calvino introduces an entirely new story to take us from the routine. In If on a Winter's Night a Traveler, the physical book becomes very present. As each story ends, or doesn't end, you are grounded and forced to realize that when the pages end, the story is over. The entire novel is written to you, the reader, and about you, the reader. As soon as you find a new world inside a story, you're reminded that you're